In this video, we're going to talk about the importance of being able to identify themes and patterns during the processing phase of Sandtray. We're going to watch a segment just like we have in some of these videos. If you have gone to the link and clicked on the link and seen these other videos, but we're going to watch a segment from part 1 of my session with Debbie, like we've been watching. But in this one, we're going to focus on themes and patterns that she has in her family of origin. So let's watch the scene now. It's a fairly long segment. So let's watch this part of the video, and then we'll talk about themes and patterns after we watch it.
It feels like somewhat of a burden. It's part of that load I carry at times. Sometimes it's so ingrained in me. I don't even. It's second nature. It doesn't even occur to me sometimes that I should speak up or say.
Right. So this is something you've been doing a long time, and it's pretty much a pattern that is so ingrained. I think that's even what you said. So ingrained that you really, it's not like you necessarily choose sometimes to do that. Right. It's just what you do. Now, we haven't used this word yet, but it sounds like that with as we look at the magic wand and the burden, it sounds like that this is a role that you take on with quite a few people, and in particular, of course, most of the people in the tray here in your scene are your family. Right. So is your role in the family to help and to listen and be supportive?
Yeah. I don't think it's anything else.
That's your role, and
yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking about as I did this. It doesn't even occur to me that I might have something to contribute at times. It's more like I think I have a gift to listen. Someone's told me that. I've heard this through the years, you know. Your gift is to listen.
And so it's like in your family and with some of these people, that's your only gift. I mean, it's so they say gift, but it seems like a limiting kind of thing, or almost like you're in a box or you're in some kind of constricted area.
Yeah, I didn't see that really till I put this together. And
yeah.
So.
Okay, so when you think about being in that box, what is that box like? What's it like? And maybe a box isn't the word. Is that a word that fits, or what is it like to be stuck in that kind of place of this is what your job is and nothing else?
It feels like I don't exist. I have no importance, really.
So really part of the role, unless I'm misunderstanding, is you to an extent lose yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Completely lose myself. It's weird.
Well, and when you empathize with someone, I mean, in a way, you kind of do that anyway. I mean, people tend to do that. The more you identify with them, you're kind of not really in touch with what you think or whatever. Is that how it goes? Or?
Yeah, I know that's it is kind of a natural part of that, of listening, and I do really believe that more than anything, people do want to be listened to, and I do think it's a valuable thing. It's just that I so completely forget that there could be other things that I could be contributing that might really be helpful, because there's not a lot of movement in these relationships, and for the last well, since our kids left, I guess, since everyone moved, and son got married, and and with my sister and my parents, I feel like I just keep playing the same thing over and over. It's like there's problems in all the relationships, and there's no movement.
As you saw in this segment, Debbie's role in her family of origin is a painful one for her in many ways. In Sandtray scenes, some clients will arrange the miniatures in such a way as to isolate clusters of images. These clusters can help you when you're processing with the client to identify themes. In Debbie's scene, we focused on all of the miniatures that she chose to represent herself, such as an angel with a broken wing, a woman carrying a burden on her back. Now Debbie's role, which we could call a listening and helping one, is, as you just saw and as she and I talked about, in many ways a limiting one. And really, until we did this Sandtray session, she wasn't near as aware of how limiting the role could be.